going on, YouTube? Today I want to show you guys my honest review on the Cricut Explore Air 2 cutter machine. And the thing that I'm mostly and probably only ever going to use it on is cutting vinyl HTV just for t-shirts. And the two main reasons why I chose the Cricut Explore Air 2 was because I don't really have all the space, you know, to get the US cutter on the vinyl stand. And then also I'm not the best with technology, which is ironic because my channel started with 3D printing. But I'm still, you know, learning everything. I was not really too much into everything. I'm not very much into computers and all. But the main reason would most likely be that it's just the simplicity of it, you know, the design space. And my number one thing is also that I do all of my design work and everything through the 2020 iPad Pro. So this is the reason why I chose the Cricut Explore Air 2. And it just makes everything a lot more simple. I tried to use a laptop before to edit my videos, and it was just so complicating to me. I just could not understand it at all. So I stuck with using apps like Vlogit or KineMaster, and that's what pretty much stuck to me. It's a lot easier for me to use. So that's why I made my choice on doing that. And I'm going to show you an example of how I use the Cricut Explore Air 2 to cut my vinyl. And then I'm going to show you an example of me using it on the heat press. I'm only speaking on it because this is the only vinyl cutter that I have. I haven't really done this much before, but since I have gotten the Cricut, I have not stopped using it. Not even for a day, maybe.
One of my favorite parts of the Cricut Explore Air 2 is the design space. If you don't have an SVG file or you can't transfer your file to a SVG file that looks good, you can always just upload it as a PNG or JPEG, whatever you want, and use the little magic marker on the bottom left corner to erase any of the parts that you want to cut around. In this case, it's all the white areas is where I'm going to cut. When you press next in the top right hand corner, it'll show you a preview of how your design is looking. And if you don't like it, you can always go back pressing cleanup and do what you need to do to make it look right. You can smoothen it out or despeckle it, and then you just save it. And with this design, I already had a design the size that I wanted it on my projects that I saved to my iPad. And right here, I put my logo in the corners just because the Cricut uses sheets, not really rolls. I like to try to use as much vinyl as I can. And right here, you always mirror it before you cut it and make sure it's on the right settings. For me, this is vinyl. I only use the Cricut for HTV vinyl. It'll prompt you telling you to select your Cricut. The Cricut is a bit slow. I wish it was a bit faster. You can speed it up. Right here, I'm gonna weed it, and what I do is I put my design on Procreate and I flip it horizontally, and I just peel out all the white areas on there. I use it as a guide. So you can get some pretty good intricate details with the Cricut Explore Air 2. And also you can cut vinyl from vinyl rolls and use it on the 12 by 24 inch mat. If you want to do bigger or longer vinyl transfers. And this is how it looks on the other side. Everything looks good to me, and now we're gonna press it. If you like this shirt, I will be posting it on Etsy soon. I have my Etsy shop in the description below, but I'm actually working on my website at the moment. It's just taking me a little longer because I've been so busy. So after exactly a month of excessive use, I highly recommend the Cricut Explore Air 2 for beginners. Now moving on to the front, and with this I'm gonna use this pad. Thing is right under it.